Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary and I am here today actually to continue on the tips that I gave regarding my weight loss journey success. And if this is your first time to my channel, I'm gonna advise you watch my introductory video if you haven't done that yet, and I will put the link in the description below. It's a pretty short video. You should check it out. You're gonna have some great tips from there actually. And so I'm just gonna let you know I'm not a medical doctor, neither am I a dietitian. I am actually just here to share some amazing tips that helped me through my weight loss journey, and they have been life-changing tips for me. They have really helped me through my journey, and it's been like a whole transformation for me. So I just thought I should share this on here so some people can benefit from it, because I really know there are people out there who will benefit from it. So when it comes to weight loss, most often we hop into it without being ready mentally, emotionally, or physically. Getting into weight management is something that you have to be prepared for it, because if you're not prepared for it, you're gonna stop halfway. You're gonna get discouraged when you're not seeing the result coming in quickly. And that is why most people don't go through their weight loss journey till the end, because they feel like they are not getting the result that they were expecting. That's because they didn't have their mind prepared to get before getting into it. When you prepare your mind to face every challenge that come along the way, you will go through this with flying color. Before you start your weight management, you have to declare yourself a winner. You need to tell yourself, I'm into this and there's no turning back. I am going to go in till the end. And that is why I have some points here, some little tips here today that is supposed to help you through this journey. First of all, before you start your weight loss management journey, you should have your why in mind. You should know why you want to start this journey. What is it that is driving you? What is that desire that is burning so hard in you that you think you need to shed off some pounds? That why will keep you going, no matter what comes your way, no matter the challenges that you face, which I know you're going to face some challenges. When you think of your why, you're going to keep going. Even if it means you writing that why, printed it out, and paste it beside your bed so you can see it every morning as you wake up, first thing in the morning, you should do that if that's going to keep you going. Because the result that you will get at the end when you keep going, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be life-changing. You are going to love it. So have a reason why you're trying to lose weight. I'll share with you guys my why. When I had my baby, actually, that is when this whole journey started. I gained so much weight that I knew I had to do something about it. I am a nurse, like I mentioned earlier in my introductory video, and I use scrubs to work. My biggest why was to get back into my scrubs. I know when I share this with some people, they find it so funny and they laugh at me, but trust me, that is what kept me going. My scrubs. I needed to get back into my scrubs. So each time I thought of my scrubs and the fact that I did not want to buy new scrubs, and even if I had to buy new scrubs, I wanted to go for smaller size, not bigger size, because I planned losing the weight. So I told myself, why don't I lose the weight before going back to work? Because I had a year before going back to work. So I took a year for maternity leave. And my goal was to be able to lose that weight before going back to work. But you know what? I actually went back to work earlier. I went back to work 10 months after I had my baby. And I was actually back into my scrubs. That was amazing. And trust me, the biggest thing that got me going was my why. Each time I tried, when I was in the journey, I would try my scrubs once in a while, and if it's not yet in, I know I still have some work to do. I would keep going, and that kept motivating me. It wasn't an easy journey, I must tell you. I had days that I felt like, oh, I'm not losing enough, I'm gonna quit. But when I thought of my scrubs, it kept me going. Another thing that kept me going as part of my why was I made a decision for a lifestyle change. I'm someone who has always wanted to live the life I love. And I realized in life, I cannot live the life I love without good health. So having a lifestyle change, going for healthier choices, was one of the things that got me going. I had to change my lifestyle. So this actually got me going as well. I know to some people, it's all about self-confidence. Some people go into weight loss journey because they want to regain their self-confidence. And that was part of me too. I needed that as well to get going. So people have their different reasons why they want to lose weight. Some people it's just for comfort. So look for your reason why. Why do you want to lose this weight? When you have that why, it's going to drive you to keep going until the end. Number 2, be your best motivator. Internal motivation is very important when it comes to this journey, because you're gonna fall off. You're gonna have days that you feel like you don't want to keep going. But when you are motivated internally, there's nothing that will stop you. It is good to have external motivation. It is good to have people around you to push you, to keep you going. I personally can assist you with that. If you're looking for someone to help you on your journey, trust me, I can help you with that. It is always good to also have like a community, maybe like a Facebook group or somewhere where you can have people pop in with comments and all that. If you have questions, you can go in and ask and people will be ready to answer your questions. All that is very necessary, is very good. But you know what? At the end of the day, all those external motivations are just there to wake you up. When they wake you up, they leave. Then you need to stay awake. So at the end of the day, it's all your decision to keep going. There is a saying that you can take a horse to the stream, but you can never force that horse to drink water. That's the same here. Those people coming around to motivate you, they can only be there for a little while. They can tell you what to do, they can assist you, encourage you to keep going, but at the end of the day, you make the final decision to keep going. So being your own best motivator is very important. Number 3, take before and after pictures. It's very encouraging actually. Sometimes you might feel like you're not losing weight, but when you look at a picture that you took before and you look at a picture that you took 2 weeks or a month after, you're gonna see an amazing difference in the picture. It changes, trust me. Even if the scale is not moving, the picture will tell you there is a difference. That is some of the things that is part of what kept me going, because sometimes I looked at my before and after picture, like pictures 2 weeks after, I realized there's a huge difference in my physical look, but then the scale is not really telling me much difference. So do not focus only on the scale. Make sure you take a before picture so you can look back and tell yourself, tap yourself on the back and be proud of yourself, because when you get to the end of this journey, trust me, you're gonna be proud of yourself. The next thing is weigh and measure yourself before you start. It is very important. Weigh and measure yourself, and also have a weight loss goal in mind. You should make sure you have the weight that you want to get to. For me personally, when I started my journey, I was at 105 kg. I mostly go with kg, and my goal was to get to 85 kilograms. And when each time I weighed myself, I realized I'm not yet at the 85 kilograms. I kept going. So I had a goal in mind. I had a targeted weight in mind, which is what kept me going. But if you don't have a targeted weight in mind, you will stop halfway and you will have no idea where your destination is. So it's always advisable to have a goal in mind, know where you're leading to, so that if you're not yet at the destination, you will keep going until you get there. That is very important actually. The next is, don't weigh yourself daily. Please, during this process of your weight loss journey, do not be tempted to weigh yourself daily, because you're gonna be discouraged big time. If you weigh yourself daily, there's no way you're gonna lose weight every day. There is no way. Especially if you are incorporating your dieting and exercise. Remember, when you do exercise, you gain muscle weight actually. So sometimes you will weigh yourself and you realize you've gained weight, but it's actually more of muscle weight. It's not actually fat. You might be losing fat and gaining muscle weight. And because you're weighing yourself every day, you will feel discouraged, because you'll be like, oh, this thing is not working. Why am I not losing weight? So try your best not to weigh yourself daily. Give yourself maybe like a 2 weeks or 4 weeks time frame, monthly or so, to weigh yourself. That's when you see amazing results. So do not be tempted. Another thing is, be persistent. Hang in there, keep going, because you will get amazing results. Do not give up. When you give up, you're not gonna get any result. Remember the saying, winners don't quit and quitters never win. So if you quit in the middle of your journey, you've just lost those precious weeks or months that you've been struggling so hard to get to your destination. You just gave it up. So if you started already, why not just see it till the end? Trust me, you will see amazing results when you get to the end. The next is prepare your menu and dishes ahead of time. If possible, at least a week ahead of time. When you have your menu and your dishes ready ahead of time, you don't scramble over what to eat or what to drink or what to do in the process, because you have everything ready already. It makes things easier for you and less stressful and more comfortable for you. Make sure you make your journey a joyous one. Enjoy the weight loss journey, because when you enjoy it, that's when you keep going. That's when you feel like this thing is part of me. Make it part of your daily life. Do not make it as something that you're being forced to do. Make it like, if you're somebody that gets up in the morning and goes to work and you know why you go to work, make that weight loss journey part of your life. Be like, oh, this is part of my life. This is something that I need to incorporate it in my lifestyle. I have to live this type of life. When you make it part of a joyous journey, you will love it. You will enjoy being part of it, and there is nothing that's going to stop you. No matter how high the mountain is, you will climb it without getting tired. Believe me. Another thing is, do not just rely on the scale. I mentioned this earlier actually. Do not rely on the scale. If you feel like the scale is not moving, kick the scale away. Get rid of it. Just keep going. When you kick the scale away, the scale is going to bow to you. The scale will come back and tell you, you know what? I have changed. It's time for me to drop down. So sometimes, I know some people sometimes, another thing you can do is just, if you have a desired weight that you want to get to, take a piece of paper, write that weight on it and stick it on the scale, so that each time you climb on the scale, that's the weight you will see. That will help you as well. But, well, I'm just kidding. That's funny though. But you know what? Don't rely on the scale, because the scale might disappoint you. And when you get disappointed, you'll feel discouraged and you'll easily give up. So don't rely on the scale. Think of other things other than just the scale. Think of how you feel. What's your energy level? Because sometimes when you get into your weight loss journey, it's not all about the actual weight that you're seeing on the scale. Have you changed? Has your energy level changed? Are you getting more energy during the day? Are you resisting things more than before? Think of that. Think of the inches that you've lost. Sometimes you measure yourself and you come and measure again, you realize that you've dropped with some inches, but your scale is not changing. Think of that. Also think of trying on your clothes or your dresses that you were struggling with before. Sometimes it's going to fit in you, but the scale will not change. So try to be diverse. Don't just stick on the scale, because the scale can be disappointing sometimes. So have an open mind and try other options. It's definitely going to be helpful. And one thing that I'm going to tell you is this. If you start your weight loss journey and you ever think of quitting, always remember the reason why you started in the first place. Because when you think of that big why, you will hang in there and go until the end. You will not give up, because your why is so strong, stronger than the force that is trying to stop you. If you keep thinking of that why, believe me, you will keep going. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Give me those thumbs up, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you can get more tips on my journey, because I got lots of tips here to share that if you stick onto it, trust me, you're gonna get great results. I am a living testimony. I have been through it, and I'm just here to share what helped me through my journey. And I believe that if I could make it, if I went through it and was successful, you would definitely be successful if you go through it. So I have a couple of links on the description below, so you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I got lots of tips to share with you. Thank you once more so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. You have a great day. Take care out there.